Bless those who are running for mayor, such as Brother James.
Before the prayer,
we need a full reset to turn this thing around.
And the podium.
Do you not feel like the media's been fair?
I do not.
We had a frank discussion with James Butler.
I am the underdog. There's no question about it.
The 46-year-old says he's had to fight for exposure and recognition in a race full of established politicians, even suing to be included in some debates.
I'm fighting, but I will tell you this. We're getting noticed by the people that count, and that's the voters.
And Butler believes D.C. voters want change.
We've been electing the same people, recycling, playing musical chairs, basically, with our political offices. And people's lives are at stake.
So Butler's plan to address crime, more police officers, housing incentives to help hire 700 officers in the first 4 years, who he says will work alongside mental health professionals, double the size of the police department's gun recovery units, and develop an anti-loitering task force.
They will not be given any arresting power, but they will be charged with powers of compassion to discern what these people need.
On education, free tuition to UDC for D.C. residents, more vocational programs in high school, and
I will ensure that funds are earmarked for schools east of the river that may not be making the grade in math, science, or where have you.
On transportation, free metro rides for D.C. residents, paid for by charging tourists.
An extra 50 cents on their fare will provide an avenue and pathway for all D.C. residents to ride for free.
Butler also proposes making the Marion Barry Youth Jobs Program year-round and rec centers 24 hours. It's an ambitious plan for a candidate who says he's had to prove himself his whole career. 20 years ago, Butler was forced to give up his law license after a failed law practice.
What I experience is no different than what any other American or marginalized person or black man or a woman in this country, a bump in the road. And I know a lot of people had a bump in the road, and they're looking for a fighter, a champion that understands that.
Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.